I thought it was great. I actually wasn't entirely sure what to expect when someone tells you there's a play about 4chan and the internet and hackers and lawsuits and internet morals. You sort of think, okay, well, I'm going to spend the next 2 hours trying to understand what it is I've sat down to watch. It was fantastic. I thought it was really interesting, unique, not seen anything like it before, very entertaining, and for me, being kind of in my neck in the cultural references and internet lingo, it was sort of like, oh yeah, I get that one, which is nice for me. I'd love to know what my gran would think of it, frankly. She'd be confused. There are a lot of crimes that don't seem to fit the punishment, or punishments that don't seem to fit the crime. The fact is, you can get fined tens, hundreds of thousands of dollars, we've seen in the past, per song, pirated. And we've seen people, companies threatened with lawsuits in the hundreds of millions of dollars for damages that realistically were not justified. And, I think we're probably still going to see that a lot, and getting a sentence for 890 years actually reminded me of something I saw once in Red Dwarf, but that's a story and a comment probably for another day. But yes, a bit ridiculous, but I think sometimes it's used as something of a threat. It's something to negotiate from. It's interesting when we talk about the law and the internet, because a lot of the laws that are used to govern things that happen on the internet and to prosecute people that have done things that may or may not be wrong on the internet, they were written before the internet, or certainly the web, existed. Technologies on the internet are growing so incredibly quickly that laws physically can't be kept up with. By the time you write one law to apply to a certain era of the internet, that era is gone. You write laws to apply to dial-up and it doesn't matter anymore because now you have broadband. So it's very interesting to see that in real life, and on stage it's not a surprise that the play ended just about where the law came in, because that's the bit that you're going to have a hell of a job trying to explain to an audience in a theatre, because most lawyers don't seem to understand exactly what's going on the internet, so how do you expect an audience to?